Hello guys, this is Edward from HKExcel. So it's been a while I'm shooting the video because we're currently very busy with guiding students on their personal statement. As you all know, for UCAS, if you're applying for Oxbridge, okay, the deadline would be mid-October. And for Hong Kong universities, let's say Hong Kong U and CUHK, the deadline is even pushed earlier, okay, to November. Previously it was January, okay. So I know that now you're crammed with like all this stuff, okay. So basically, I just want to make a short video, like give you 2 tips on like how you can write a good introduction on your personal statement, and also like how you can write a top quality personal statement as well. Okay, so the first tip that you need to know is that you have to write a story. Okay, make sure it's personal. Okay, a personal story that can describe like your passion, okay, and why you're interested in this field. Okay, so last year we got a student who got into Hong Kong U Medicine. Okay, so I'll read out like the extract of his personal statement. Okay, so the tricks to write a good piece of personal statement. So at the age of 14, I fainted during a basketball match. Okay, so basketball match is a personal experience, right? Due to allergic reaction causing anaphylaxis. Okay, instead of just causing like injuries or some kind of problems, okay, he used anaphylaxis. So that means when you describe personal experience, make sure you add terminology, okay, terminology that could show your passion, show your subject specific knowledge on the related field, because medicine, obviously you have to use the terms, right? Okay, if you're doing law, then you can find some terms, and then if you're doing like global business or maybe pharmacy, okay, so then you can just find some terms that is related to your personal experience, okay. So and what comes next is that once I regained consciousness at the A&E ward, okay, doctors and parents standing beside my bed, distraught over what could be at the end of my basketball career, I realized that injuries and illness can easily take us away from what we aspire for, okay? So you can see that like after your personal experience, you need to come up with a conclusion, okay? So from here, you can see that obviously it's the injuries, okay? Help him to rethink that, okay, is he really suitable for a basketball match, okay? So, and actually a very like casual injury could stop his career on that, right? So that's why. And the next sentence is, I appreciate how the doctor had helped me, and I went into the A&E wanting to be a footballer or a sportsman, okay, so, and I left wanting to be a doctor. So you can see that like there's some changes, okay, after his personal experience. So then if you can write like some experiences like this, okay, personal, and also can give out like passion, then it will be a good piece of personal statement, okay, so that will be a like good introduction of that. Okay, and also for second tips, you need to be able to sell your experience and also detail your accomplishment, okay? So when I say accomplishment, you can talk about your competition awards, okay? If you don't have that, then you can try to find some internship, okay? So internship, then you can talk about the work details. So for example, last year we also got a student who got into LSE law, okay? So his personal statement extract was like this. During summer 2015, okay, I have worked as a student helper at a global law firm, okay, so then you specify the name, right? And I was assigned to work on cases related to commercial law and also the debt market. So make sure when you talk about the internship, not just, okay, I have experience and I work in a blah 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 company, right? Okay, you need to be able to tell the admissioner what kind of work you're doing, yeah? So we're doing commercial law and debt market, right? And then, of course, you need to tell the admissioner what kind of job, like what you're assigned to do, right? So my main responsibility was to proofread, write, and research, okay, which made me more familiar with the legal documents and vocabulary, okay? So basically, talk about details, okay? So you have to talk about like the industry more, yeah? So not just say, okay, I work in a law firm, then that's it, right? So you need to find some specific knowledge in that, okay? If you're applying medicine, of course, you can talk about the equipment and also like some kind of surgery that you observe, okay? So like Of course, in internship, you won't be able to assign like many work to do, right? Okay, so you can just mention about the work in details by observation. Okay, you can always say things like that. Okay, by observing the doctor doing that, and then I learned something. Okay, so just 2 tips. Okay, so quick summarize. Tip 1: sell your story. Okay, so write a very good piece of story, and also second tip. Okay, talk about your accomplishment, internship or cert, okay? Yes, or competition. So I hope the video would be helpful. And if you're interested in getting our personal statement extracts, okay, and also analysis, so there are 2 extra tips like in this notes, okay? So you can just download it online, okay? I'll give you a link, yeah? So hope to see you next time in our center.